Jesus Christ did not come 2,000 years ago to give you a nice Christmas holiday. He didn't come down to give you a Christmas Eve where you could go and get smashed. He didn't come down to give you a Christmas tree. He didn't come down to give you Easter eggs, to give you hot cross buns. Jesus Christ came down to save the world. That is what Jesus Christ was doing on the cross. Jesus Christ on the cross was him offering to take the punishment for your sin, because we all have this sin. Right? We all have it in our lives. It lies at the door of our lives. Right? We do it every single day when we lie, when we steal, when we look at someone with lust, when we feel jealousy toward our friend, when we feel hatred towards our friend, when we feel anger towards our friend. We have this in our mind every single day. And that's why we need Jesus. Jesus came down to take that punishment for us. Right, that hell punishment we deserve, Jesus Christ on the cross was offering to take 100% of our hell punishment. And if Jesus Christ takes 100% of our hell punishment, how much is left for us? Nothing. There's going to be nothing left. The slate is wiped clean. That's how we can be forgiven. You see, people have a false concept of forgiveness. They think because they pray 5 times a day, they're going to get forgiven. No, not how it works. Right? They think if we just ask for forgiveness, we're going to get forgiven. Not how it works. You see, imagine someone murders someone in your family. Right? They know who it is. There's CCTV, there's DNA. How would you feel if the murderer, he was in the court and he said to the judge, look, judge, I know I murdered that person, but I gave to charity yesterday. How would you feel if the judge went and set him free? That'd be ridiculous, right? You'd feel that injustice. How is that fair? No, what would a just and fair judge do? A just and fair judge would find that person guilty and they'd go and punish them. That's how punishment works. When you commit a crime, when you're guilty of a crime, it doesn't matter what you do in the future. A murderer who goes and donates to charity, it doesn't stop them being a murderer. They're still a murderer. They still deserve that punishment. Right? And that's the same with our sin. We are all sinners. And no matter what we try and do in the future, it's not going to take away from the sin we've done in the past. And when we talk about sin, it's not just murder, it's not just rape. It's the times we lie. It's the time we steal. How many of us here have never lied before in our life? None of us. We've all told a lie, right? Or had a thought of pride, or a thought of hatred, or a thought of anger. We've all done these things. We're all sinners. We're all guilty in the eyes of God. And that's why we need a Savior. And that Savior is Jesus Christ.